I'm the chainsaw guy. Action. So what today's topic's gonna be about the best bodybuilder of all time. Now you may have heard Arnold Schwarzenegger talk about that, but now that's what I'm gonna go into right now. Actually, there's so many different opinions on the best bodybuilder of all time. I mean, you could say, quite frankly, Lee Haney and Ronnie Coleman are the best bodybuilders. Two of them joint the best bodybuilder of all time. I mean, statistically they've won the most Mr. Olympias, and that's the top federation, whatever you want to call it, in bodybuilding. You know, forget the natural side and all that. Mr. Olympia is the top dog. You know, and then you got you could say some people like to call Jay Cutler the best bodybuilder of all time. He won 4 times Mr. Olympia, but he you'll notice the way he won it and the fashion he won it. He says he's the best bodybuilder of all time because he never gave up, and he eventually beat Ronnie Coleman. And the way he did it was unbelievable. Like, he came second so many times and eventually beat Ronnie Coleman. But you see, Arnold says he wanted to be the best bodybuilder of all time, but it depends on how you look at that. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger only won 7 Mr. Olympias, and there's 2 people ahead of him that won 8. And even to win 7 Mr. Olympias, no disrespect, but I thought that was a bit. I think it should have been 6. I don't think it should have been. I don't think it should have been 7. In my opinion, you know. And definitely, I think the last Mr. Olympia where he made the comeback, he should never have won that. I mean, you could say Arnold is the best bodybuilder of all time in terms of what he did to bodybuilding. Yeah. But there's so many different ways of looking at it. But the way I see it is, this is what makes you the best bodybuilder of all time. If you get your pro card drug-free, so as the so-called natural, if you get your pro card, you know you're drug-free, right? And if you can do it with the IFBB, and winning titles in the IFBB as well, I think that makes you the best bodybuilder of all time. Because you've not only proved naturally that you could do it, you know, against the top people, but you've also proved that you could do it with the drugs as well, which I think is amazing. Yeah, that's my take on the best bodybuilder of all time. Win your pro card drug-free, and then win your pro card enhanced as well. That's my take on it. I mean, how many bodybuilders have done that? How many have won it drug-free, won their pro cards, and then gone on to the FBB to actually compete in the NPC or whatever? There's very few that have done that. If any, I'm actually gonna have to find out for that. Boom. So, you know, the best bodybuilder of all time. It's all down to the individual person and what you think. I mean, even in my honest opinion, I think Lee Haney is better than Arnold physique-wise. I think Franco Columbu is better than Arnold. Take nothing away from Arnold, he's a great bodybuilder, but I think those two are better than him. Even I think Serge Nubret, I think is better than Arnold. You know, there's a lot of guys out there that are uncrowned Mr. Olympias that definitely should have won at least one. There's so many. Obviously, you got the most nearest one. You got Kai Green, Kevin Levrone, Sean Ray. The list goes on. There's so many of them. I mean, the one thing about Lee Haney as well, he doesn't get enough credit at all. It really, that frustrates me. One thing about Lee Haney, I remember what he was saying, and the whole time he won the 8 Mr. Olympias, even though he retired early, even though he retired pretty young, to be honest, he never got injured in the whole time. Whereas you look at all these Ronnie Coleman's, Dorian Yates, all these much bigger guys, they all bodies all fucked up now. Feel free to message on your comments, Facebook, Instagram, even WhatsApp, what you think, and subscribe to the channel. Let me give yourself a bicep shot before I go. Mount Bicepius. Hey, someone's ringing me.